happens, it could come off. Okay. Girl, how y'all doing? Excuse me. Okay. Girl, I don't know if I caught a little flash or what had happened. I'm glad this camera stops down here. How y'all doing tonight? What's up, Bloody? Yes, honey. How y'all doing tonight? Oh, we're gonna talk about it. Hey, Sharice. I better button at least one of them up, child. Okay. Eh, It's so hot. Shout out to the members tonight. Who was that became a member? Who was that? Thank you, Lachey, for becoming a member. Thank you. Shout out to the members and all of Babe Nation on tonight. Your news lady is here because I don't like Bradley. Okay. And we're going to talk about it. Now, Bradley, now that he's popped, listen, I got some water and some non-water. Okay. Bradley is pop them town boy for you. Okay. Hey, Miss T. Hey, everybody. And he's now trying to act like he did something because we're talking about the fact that he got popped. And now he's trying to act like, he's King Diggling. No, we're not going, okay? Because come to find out, Shawn Bradley been doing this for months now. Been over on his platform, on this other platform, talking mess about the beef sector. Been doing it, and but we didn't know because obviously nobody was checking for him. Okay, while he's trying to act like somebody was checking for him, obviously not if Rick Reed had to tell us what you got going on. So it sounds to me like they were checking for Rick Reed. Absolutely. Hey, Dumb Diva. It Bloody, it sounded to me like they was checking for Rick Reed, and via Rick Reed had found out about you. But nobody was out here talking about him. Why? Because nobody was checking for him. Absolutely. Now, Rick Reed brought it out here to the people, and it is feeding the streets. And I'm going to tell you something. Shawn Bradley does not like that. Let's be very clear, okay? Shawn Bradley does not like the fact that Rick Reed brought that out here. Rick got him and got him, okay? He tried to act like he appreciated Rick Reed for bringing it out here. This ninja pissed, okay? The narrative changes the more he talks. So when he first started talking, when he first found out, it was good looking out for another gay man, Rick Reed. He pulled the good looking out for the gay man card, but clearly got a full-blown problem with Rick Reed bringing it out here because now Rick Reed has been blocked. If you didn't have a problem with it, why is Rick Reed blocked? Oh, I'm here to talk about the BS mind games, Miss Gwen, because, see, I like this type of stuff, okay? I like when a ninja think he's smart and he's actually very dumb. And that's my time to shine. Shout out to Babe Nation tonight. Absolutely grown and sassy on a Saturday, okay? Absolutely. So here's what's going on. When you find out that somebody talking about you, and then they turn around, now you ain't talking about them, but you find out they talking about you and been talking about you. When you find out that somebody went out of their way to try to destroy you, you finding this out, that this their activity, this what they've been on, and you just now finding out. And then you respond to it. And then they say, you pressed. Ooh, that's a ninja with a mean mental illness, boo. Okay? No. You don't get to start it. And then when I respond, your response is, I'm pressed. But you see the mental bullish that this ninja want to play on here? No, we're not pressed. What's going to happen is I'm going to make a coin off you every chance I get, you dummy. Rick Reed is going to make a coin off you every chance he gets. Everybody in the B sector, if they're smart, if they're, instead of running to these other sectors to find some commentary, if you're smart, Carrie, are they clocking? Are they tracking tonight? Shawn Bradley got life messed up. Now he wants to pretend he appreciates it. No, you don't, and that's why I'm gonna keep talking about it. And trust me, I'm gonna get way more views than you off your own commentary. He don't want that. Anybody that tells you that they don't mind you running their name up, but you making more than them doing it, and they don't mind it, they lie. They're a lie, and the truth ain't in them. It's okay to run your name if you gonna trend, and then it's gonna run your views up on your channel. That's cool. But if you ain't even on this platform, but the people on this platform gonna make a coin off you, you want us to believe you cool with that? Go play with your mama. Cause I'm gonna play all in your face and keep coming on here talking about you every chance she gets. Thank you, the truth. Hey, girl. Rick got him, and this is coming from somebody that has beef with Shawn Bradley. Rick got him. He ain't never liked nobody running his commentary back to YouTube when he's trying to hide from YouTube. He's still mad at Brianna to this day for playing his commentary from his Zoom. That was years ago. That Brianna would play his stuff from his Zoom on YouTube. He would get pissed off. He's still mad at Brianna for that. Calls her all types of stalkers for that. But in this moment, we're supposed to believe that he's okay with us running the commentary over here and getting clicks and views. He's a lie, and the truth ain't in him, and he could play with his mama. He's trying to pull some reverse psychology. Shawn Bradley, you're not cute, okay? You maybe you could distract, when you cute, you may be able to distract people with your beauty or your booty or something. You are a busted old man in the face. We the same age. Nobody would ever know. Baby, it looked like your yearbook was at least 5 years before mine. At least it don't look like we would ever be in the same yearbook ever. Okay. And I ain't never laid on nobody's table, but you got the biggest fupa in the beef sector. How, Sway? You been pregnant? No, you got pregnant, all right, by Dunkin' Donuts. Absolutely. Them frappes popped you, baked you, got you over there swollen, paying thousands of dollars to get it sucked out like you was pregnant with sex topless before. Absolutely. So I'm going to keep coming on here looking jazzy, and I'm going to keep my foot on your neck. Absolutely. And I hope Rick does the same and continue to run that commentary and feed the girls. Shout out to Rick Reed for feeding the girls. Absolutely. So he's trying to do a reverse psychology and say we pressed because we found out he been talking about us. Who going? Who? Babe Nation ain't never been dumb. Now, some of these other chats may fall for the okie doke. Some of these other chats may fall for it. Now, Babe Nation, you can't talk about us and then tell us we press for responding. No. That mouth of his look like you can put 5. Yeah, it does. Nasty. No. We not pressed. You obviously pressed, and we're just smart enough to make a coin off your press self. Absolutely. So basically, this man has started a podcast and doesn't even have the voice. Do you remember back in the day when you used to listen to the radio and between the music, they would have some grown, sexy man on there with a soft, smooth voice, sound like he just sips honey just because. Thank you so much, St. James. Shout out to St. James. Y'all be sure to check him out if you don't know about his channel, okay? He's over there in the church sector. Absolutely. And he be bringing the tea, okay? I was on your channel the other day watching your video about Leandria. I said, Lord have mercy, she drunk again. Lord, please help Leandria Johnson get off the bottle, okay? But she did tell us What's that song she say? Lord, deliver me. Okay, she said she keep hurting herself. Ain't that right? Child, she human, but she's so talented. We just want her to stop drinking, stop cussing out the church folks, and give us some more of that good gospel from her soul. Okay, but shout out to St. James. Anyway, this man has started a podcast, but his voice sound like a cross between an old man, Muddia, and Mr. Brown. Like what had I? Don't start a podcast. You don't got the voice. And you don't got the face for video, and your show don't got the voice for a podcast. Girl, they just let anybody get a microphone. You'll get a microphone. Hey, Lady Steph. You'll get a microphone. This man admitted himself he does not like his voice. He used to get gagged and joked for his voice. But you over there starting a podcast. So you would think if you're going to start a podcast, it would be about something meaningful, right? Who starts a podcast just to talk about the beef sector? Somebody that's hiding and really wishes they could talk about the beef sector, but doesn't want the beef sector to hear what they saying. So they're over there with 4 people. Let's be very clear. You hear the same people. Myrtle, Leo with the mustache. It's the same. He got like 5 people over there. Them folks on that platform don't know him. And see, you want to be beef sector. We could get down. Okay. See, I feel like this. I don't care where you at talking mess. I'm over here. Just because you over there talking it, cause I'm gonna stay over here, and you could still get that work over there. They think if they play in the beef sector face over there that the rules don't apply. No, the rules still apply. And we don't get into it. But the rules still apply. What they do that at? He think he's slick. Well, I'm over there. How they know? No. It doesn't work like that, okay? You can still get this work. I don't care where you go. You could be at church talking mess. It don't matter. You think, see, that's what we mean by you hiding. He gets on these platforms to hide. Absolutely. And to talk about folks behind their back. I'm ashamed too, the truth, but we need to get out of it, because he the fake Kane that shows us over and over and over that he's a girl. He shows us over and over that he's a girl and be running and hiding. Hey, the Joy Queen. Absolutely. So the truth is, the reason he even started a podcast and doesn't even like the sound of his own voice is because he wants to talk about the beef sector. He doesn't have anything else to talk about. Let's be clear. The podcast was started to discuss the beef sector. So you can't play in my face. This way, every chance I get, I'm going to come over here and talk about you. I'm very clear on what's going on. The podcast was started to talk about the beef sector. Okay? Absolutely. So you don't have nothing else to talk about. Now, today I got my life because a situation happened with Yaya and Shawn Bradley, and we'll get into it tonight. I came ready with my receipts, okay? But a situation happened between Yaya and Shawn Bradley, and King Roman News saw the whole situation play out. So, right now, Shawn Bradley wants to act like, he plays some role in the success of King Roman's platform. Inadvertently, he wants some type of credit. He wants the credit for the call-ins, and he wants the credit for being in Vegas and meeting them, and he wants all this credit because King Roman is sexy and Shawn Bradley looks like someone on the bottom of a boot that you stepped in walking through the grass. Straight dog poop. Okay, so he want to cling on to something sexy, hoping to make himself look better, and it's not working. Okay, but anyway, King Roman peeped the whole scene though of how Shawn Bradley got popped yesterday. And he realized that this ninja is a liar. Yes, King Roman. See, I I love when you see, ain't nothing like you having your own experience. I could sit on here till I'm blue in the face and dog walk him like I'm gonna do and tell you how he ain't nothing and he's a liar. I could do that all day. But it hit different when you see it for yourself. And today, King Roman, because you know he cool with Yaya. So he saw what happened with Yaya and Shawn Bradley. And that didn't sit too well because he found out that Shawn's a liar. Yes, King Roman. Absolutely. So let's get into it. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Did y'all like the video? While I'm over here running my mouth 1,000 miles an hour, did y'all like the video? And are you ready? Mm-hmm. Absolutely, I love it. So what had happened was Shawn Bradley and them four folks over there on his channel was talking mess about the beef sector. And they was talking mess about Yaya and Lady Nika. But I want y'all to see who brought it up. Oh, we're going to get into it tonight. Yes. I know they like, I wish you would have just stayed out the beef sector. I got so many receipts. I don't even know which ones. Child, is this one it?
For what you want. You really can, but it's embarrassing.
Can we unpack the because you know what? Because okay, so can we unpack the Yaya and Nika situation?
For what you want.
Are you tracking?
You really can, but it's embarrassing.
Can we unpack the because you know what? Because okay, so
this lady was over here talking about on his podcast talking about something totally different, and who brought it up? What he say? Can we unpack the what? Watch how he changed the subject to be messy.
But it's embarrassing.
Can we unpack the because you know what? Because okay, so can we unpack the Yaya and Nika situation?
Let's start right there. Oh, hey Brenda, thank you so much, my love. Oh yes, we're tracking tonight. So the messy ish about Yaya and Nika got brought up on Shawn's podcast by who? By Shawn. That's important to know. That matters because it just shows you that he's over there directing the mess. It's not like them other four people that's on the podcast are bringing this up. This him. Now, also keep in mind, he's supposed to be cool with Yaya. That's important too. That's important. You gotta watch a fake ninja that say they cool with you, but behind the scenes want to bring your name up. What we doing? What we doing? Hold on now. Hold on, because Shawn been getting dragged through these streets and I didn't see Yaya come out here and jump on the train. But as Yaya learned about Shawn, Shawn is behind the scenes initiating the mess and bringing her name up, and they supposed to be cool. See, Shawn, this is why we don't like you. You're fake. That's it. You could ask people why you don't like Fi Babe. They can't say she did this to me. They may say, oh, she got a big mouth, or oh, she laughed too much, or oh, she wear makeup, stupid stuff. But they won't be able to say she fake. He's fake. And I'm a drag him every chance I get. Absolutely. Have no respect for him. And he called himself coming from me. Absolutely. So he brought it up. Now, guess what? Guess why he even brought it up? See, these details are important. These details are important. He over there bringing up Yaya and Nika, but guess why? He's mad that they're not out here. Two women ain't out here killing each other. That's why. His whole point of bringing it up was to say they're weak. Why aren't they fighting? See, this is all coming from somebody that says this is a hobby. They don't care. And the whole time, hey, Michelle, the whole time you behind the scenes talking about people you claim to be cool with. The whole time you behind the scenes cash apping pizza to drag the Miss O or drop her off her channel or whatever you did. The whole time you trying to be manipulative and direct what happens in the beef sector, but from back there, and then talk your mess over there, and then hope ain't nobody gonna find out. And then when we do find out, you say we pressed. I wish I would let a burnt ninja play in my face like that, Buttercup. I wish I would let him play in my face like that. Okay? Absolutely the freak not we won't be. So he brought it up because he mad that these two women are now here fighting. Let me see if I got the receipt.
Put y'all boots on the ground. Okay, where them fans at? Where that tea at? Where the mess at? Okay. Bam. You know, well, Vesta G, play with me a little bit. You know, get me in the mood. But they been playing with our pussies. They been playing with our pussies for months.
Newsflash, you don't have one, you'll never have one. And newsflash, the one that you call one stinks 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days. As long as you've been living, the part that you call a vagina, that thing has been stinking your whole life. Everybody stink. That's not a vagina. Please stop it, okay? So Yaya and Nika not playing in your vagina while he over there talking about where them fans at, where the mess at. But then get mad because we on here talking about it and you back there doing all that. And if you and Yaya cool, why you want her to be beefing? If Shawn, Laura the Valley, if Shawn and Yaya cool, why is he behind the scenes telling Nika drop Yaya's tea? That's what all it's about. Drop her tea. Y'all taking too long. A instigator, a sneaky bitch, but don't want nobody on here to know it. No. Everything you say over there, we gonna run it over here and make a coin off your dumb self. Dummy. And you gonna keep talking because you don't got nothing else to talk about. I said you gonna keep talking because you don't got nothing else to talk about. Hey, Rodney. Absolutely. So he initiated it and he's mad that they not on here fighting. What other receipt I got on that part right there before I move on? Because I was clocking it. What's this receipt?
Oh, don't push it out. Okay. That's it.
Yeah, he mad.
So that's how I feel about that situation. Or don't push.
Either go all the way or don't fight at all. Who he think he is? Mr. Don't fight nobody. Where was this advice when Susie was beating the hell out of him? Where was this advice to himself when Susie had her foot on his neck? Where was this advice when I had my foot on his neck? Where was this advice about where was them fans at when Ray Ellen had her foot on your neck? Where were them fans at? Tweety, where were the fans? Oh yeah, we're gonna get into it, honey, y'all love. Because see, he really don't want us to talk about it because it exposes his sneaky ass. He doesn't want us to talk about it, and that's exactly why I'm gonna talk about it. Okay, absolutely. Where was them fans at, and where was the receipts, and why the boots weren't on the ground when they was calling CPS to your house? But he over there mad that two women not fighting. Make it make sense. Make it make sense though. Child. So check this out, right? Shawn Bradley did the exact thing with me and S. Hutchinson when I first came on here. I wasn't even on here a month. I wasn't even on YouTube a month, and Shawn Bradley did the same thing. I had heard S. Hutchinson cuss Jay Wilson out, right? She was off them pills. Okay. And S. Hutchinson had cussed Jay Wilson out. And I went live. I was like, oh, don't let me make her mad. You know, Shawn didn't know me at the time. Clearly. I'm sure now looking back, he wished he had to just shut his mouth because, baby, he had that all wrong. But anyway, I came on here and I was like, ooh, I hope I don't make Shelly mad because she just went in on Jay Wilson. Thrash tongue Bradley goes live and say, I can't stand that weak mother. That fire babe over there talking about she won't come at Shelly. I was just making a joke. So I had to come live and tell him, listen, Paul, I ain't scared of her or you. This Shot-Town, boo. You think I ain't seen crazy niggas and weirdos before and loudmouth mommy issue having ninjas? You think any of this is new to me? The same type of instigating that he trying to do with Nika and Yaya, he did the same exact thing with S. Hutchinson and me, and I checked his ass. Because this ain't never been that. Don't play with me. You ain't cute enough to try to gaslight me. Your face is the epitome of gaslit. Burnt, black, dry, crunchy, charcoal, old. Gaslit. Thank you so much, Bridget. Where was them fans when he was told by Susie not to call her by her government name and he humbly complied? That part. Where was them fans at? Where were they at when you was blaming it on me and Heidi? Right. See, he wants everyone else to do his dirty work so he could sit back and kiki. And he mad that we sitting back and kikiing. No, no, no. I'm going to get a nation all this commentary on you. You see these notes? Baby, we just get started. Let me drop a bomb for Babe Nation tonight. Up late with the mess and with the babe. Absolutely. Let's go. The difference is we do it on the scenes. We ain't hiding because we ain't never scared. Ain't that something? Your girl, Fi Babe, got more courage than Shawn. You see how we come on, and we come on camera. I said, and we come on camera over here. We come on camera over here. Somebody got to come on dang on camera. Doggone. And we do, and do. Okay. Absolutely. Moving right along. What else had happened? Because it's a lot. So Yaya, when Rick Reed made his video, which is what alerted us, because obviously people were checking for Rick Reed and wasn't checking for Shawn because he been over there yapping. It wasn't until Rick Reed brought it out here that we all jumped on it and said, oh, it's time to eat. Dinner time. Absolutely grateful fun. Yes. Fed us a good meal. I'm still eating. Yes. Yes. Like Thanksgiving dinner. I may wake up and turn that turkey into a turkey sandwich. Yes. We're going to remix this turkey 50-11 ways. Every time you talk your mess, we're going to remix this Thanksgiving dinner that the governor has served. Apps. Let me drop a bomb for the gov. Who shouted? Then on Tuesday, we gonna have a turkey salad, bitch. Okay? A turkey salad. What do you think you playing with? Who do you think he playing with, Babe Nation? Big dummy. You a big dummy. Now next time, go play with your mama. Okay, so let me tell you what happened. So after Rick Reed came out with that first video, the people were gagged, okay, and loved it, okay. But we were interested because it's like, that's what he been on, okay. While he on here talking like he gone, let's not forget that part. Leo the linebacker, we're not dumb, you're dumb, okay. And every other club fat on crutch wench over there with y'all. Y'all do all that voodoo and still pop. We're not dumb, you're dumb. Let's be very clear. Okay. Now you done made me forget what I was gonna say. Um, um, uh, uh, so oh, so Sean Bradley, so Rick Reed brought it out here and everybody jumped on it, and then Yaya heard Rick Reed's video. So then Yaya goes, because her and Sean Bradley's supposed to be cool. So she's saying to herself, I know Sean Bradley ain't behind the scenes being messy on my time regarding my name. And then I know he don't call himself calling me out of my name and doing all this because he behind the scenes and was hoping I wasn't going to find out. Well, that's exactly what happened. And Yaya, having a relationship with Shawn, reached out to him. And guess what Shawn Lyon Bradley did? Guess what he did, y'all? Guess what, Mr. I could, whatever I see, that's why I can't stand old funky Club Fat. Guess what Lion Club Fat loves to say? Anything we say behind the scenes, we could say it on YouTube. See, this how I know they don't want what they saying behind the scenes on YouTube. Because that's the lie they tell. They say anything they say back there, they'll say it on here. However, when Yaya found out or heard from Rick that that's what was being said about her over there, she reached out to Shawn. And what did Shawn do? Told a big fat lie, backpedal, pop like the coward he is. Absolutely, that's what he did. Hold on, but I thought you didn't mind saying it over here. Why, when Yaya tried to have a conversation with you, did you lie? Huh? See, this is what King Roman saw today. He was like, wait, hold on now. You so big and bad. You love the mess. You talked all that stuff. You brought it up. And I played the receipt. You brought it up. So if you so big and bad and you could stand in anything you say and all this, why is it when Yaya asked you about it, did you try to lie and act like you didn't say all the stuff you said? I'm just asking.
The real K Fit Brick Girl. Um, was no, y'all. What I said was that
Hold on.
Mo better. Oh, better. I thought you stopped fucking with me. That's everybody. Now I questioned you once I heard Rick's live about you calling me a lady nigga dope things, and you said no.
Oh.
I said no.
Oh.
Was no, y'all. What I said was that I might have mentioned it that maybe you had tried something in the past and you said it wasn't for you. No, I wouldn't call you that. And then I listened to your punk ass on your podcast.
Huh?
Your bitch made ass couldn't even stand in the paint when somebody asked you woman to woman whether or not you said that bullshit. So
because he's a scary biatch. And then they wonder why people don't like him. That's why. He talks about everybody. He talks about everybody. So while he thought it was cute over there, I'm gonna go behind the scenes and talk mess and do what I want, and nobody's gonna know. Not only did we find out, we're making clicks and views off your name, dummy, and you're losing friends at the same time. This is like the best case scenario, and you're not on YouTube. This is like the best case scenario. You out here getting prostituted by all of us. I love it. Get over here, ho. Get over here. Get over here. Oh, yes, it's my turn. You working for me tonight. It's my turn. But when you work for me, you must use mouthwash. I don't know what you do for them other folks you work for. I don't know what they require, but over here at Babe Nation, we do mouthwash. Absolutely. So he got popped. Okay. He got popped. And then he talks his ish under the, when he got popped, talking about Yaya and then lied. Why you lying? Because you're a coward. But he talks about people under the guise of, I'm repeating what they said. Are you a parent? Are you in third grade? Repeat after me. Are you okay? You a grown man started a whole podcast just to repeat what the beef sector is saying? No, you full of crap. And nothing that you or Lineback Leo said worked. Absolutely. So his subby's trying to say that if Yaya got a problem with Shawn calling her a dope fiend, she been had a problem with him. Not just his subbies, but I saw this dumb ish all across the beef sector today and yesterday. That if Yaya got a problem, she been had a problem. Will the women and the men with self-esteem please stand up? I said, will the men and the women with just a little ounce of self-esteem, self-love, self-care, self-preservation, all that, would y'all please stand up? Because all I'm hearing from is a bunch of low lives that let people do and talk to them any kind of way, and they all right with it. Baby, we not going. Okay? Baby, we not going. You don't get to say we cool, and then you get caught behind my back calling me a dope fiend, and I shouldn't have nothing to say. How does that make me have a problem with you all along? But these are the mind games. Baby, we're not going. And if Club Fat is that stupid, Shawn Bradley should continue to play in their face. If Shawn is, if they that dumb, he should continue to play right in their face to say that because he got popped, she wanted to beef. How does that work? That's like you catch somebody cheating on you and they tell you you didn't want to be with me no way. Wait, what? Wait, what? See, that's them drugs they over there on. Club Fat and them on drugs. We'll get into it. They on drugs. I said these hoes on drugs. It's making sense. This is why their way of thinking so warped. These hoes on drugs. Let's be very clear. Where they on drugs at, Fat Baby?
Yeah, ooh, I say, can't you hurry up and get $20 and go outside to the... Oh, don't push it.
Hold on. These hoes on drugs. What they at?
Get perks.
They could get perks, okay. Now, I don't know what kind of ailment Stacey Roberson got. But Nika has come out and has self-admittedly been a black tar heroin user, a dope fiend, if you will. Yaya came out and said she done smoked crack back in the day.
And see, that's where he effed up. Right here. Now he's talking about his girl. Now this the part he lied and denied. He lied and denied this part when Yaya confronted him face to face like a woman. When she came at him face to face like a woman, he conveniently left this part out right here and tries to say Rick Reed was lying. But as you could hear, he talking all the mess. Okay? Sorry. Check him out.
Get perks.
They could get perks, okay. Now, I don't know what kind of ailment Stacey Roberson got. But Nika has come out and has self-admittedly been a black tar heroin user, a dope fiend, if you will. Yaya came out and said she done smoked crack back in the day, a dope fiend, if you will.
Get perks.
Huh?
They could get...
Exactly. But right, he lied, and then y'all not supposed to have a problem with that according to some of these subs. Y'all crazy as hell. Okay? Y'all, anybody that say Yaya shouldn't have a problem with a ninja that looked like he was born a crack baby, calling her a dope fiend, you're nuts. And get away from Babe Nation because we too cute and we don't play them kind of games. Over in club chat, you got to have very low self-esteem. To even let Shawn talk to them sometimes the way he speaks to them, you got to have very low self-esteem. Absolutely.
Yeah, ooh, I say... Can't you hurry up and get $20 and go outside?
I told y'all they on drugs over there, right? Okay.
To the counter and get you a perk, bitch. I mean, I had to answer that one day because I was confused. Yeah, ooh, I say.
Oh, I didn't even record it. I didn't record. Did I record it?
Oh, don't push it out.
No, I didn't get it. Leo admitted that she takes perks. I said, Leo says she takes perks. See, this my thing. You want to be over there talking mess, but you don't think you're going to get the same work as other people in the beef sector. You got life messed up. Is my boo in here? Hey, QV. Hey, my love. Yes. Shout out to my boo. Hey, Faith is the substance. Leo admitted she takes perks. Now, she came on here and said that she beat cancer. So then why you still taking perks? And if you gonna talk mess about the beef sector, don't think the rules that apply over here don't apply wherever you at. They still apply. When Rick Reed, because Rick Reed said, oh, she's a drug addict. Leo, the linebacker, hurry up and hit J Dunn's link and said, Rick Reed is in the chat calling me a drug addict because they just played the audio of me admitting to taking perks. But I don't mind. Good, because you couldn't do shit about it anyway. She and that talking about she don't mind as if she could do something about it if she did mind. What was you gonna do? Nothing. But the gag is not only can the people in the beef sector call you a drug addict, Leo, because you on here talking about you, because you over there talking about you pop perks. But according to beef sector rules, that is grounds to call CPS. You see how this works? Do you see how this? Do you see how we don't care that you over there? You can still get the same work. Cause let me ever have come on here talking about I pop perks. She said I just popped one 10 minutes ago. And you got a child in your house with you? This is the beef sector. So while you thanking Rick Reed for calling you a drug addict, thank him when CPS get to knocking and want to investigate you and your perks, big back. And I hope them perks help you lose that Michelin tire around your waist. Absolutely. Them 25s by 19s by 28s. Okay. I hope them perks shrink you. Thank you so much, Miss Steph, for the super. Oh, absolutely. We talking about it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the. Her walking around here with 17s on. She got walking around here with metallic blue 17 Michelin specials around her waist with a Santa Claus belt on, talking about she drive forklifts and high as a giraffe's vagina. Girl, you better not run nobody over. See, over here in the beef sector, we call folks jobs that drive forklifts in Detroit when they say they pop perks. See how this works? If you don't want to be in the beef sector, keep our name out your mouth. Leo. And then he gonna say that he gonna let Leo run his commentary to the beef sector. Why? So she could continue to not get views? Listen, you big dummy. Everybody is gonna make more views and money off you and your people than you and your people. Be clear. Be clear. Leo can run it. Ain't nobody gonna watch it. They're gonna need Fabe to come live and talk about it. They're gonna need QB to come live and talk about it. They're gonna need Rick Reed to go live and talk about it, or Deanna, or somebody else. But over there with Leo, no. We don't want to hear her perk story about club chat. She needs to lose weight, shave, and get a man. Absolutely. So, he's dumb. I will continue to make money off Bradley. I don't care. Okay. Then we had seen he was even now. He gave J Dunn permission to play his commentary, right? And on the video, now J Dunn up there playing it and listening to him and his people talk about her deceased mama and the life insurance. They just over there talking about everybody, and he's still pocket watching. What the hell does J Dunn's deceased mother's life insurance got to do with club facts? They're in the finals of their own lives. They need to be worried about their beneficiaries and their life insurances. I'm like, look at J Dunn. She just is dumb, sitting up here getting used. Ain't no way. She had club chat in there. It was only about 3 or 4 of them. But she had club chat in there, got a goal for 10 super chats and didn't even reach it. But he over there using you to play his commentary to try to act like, to try to prove to us that he doesn't care. And he does. And this is why I'm live. I didn't go. I didn't buy it. Okay. You can't play mind games with me, Shawn Bradley. You too dumb. I'm going to ace you every time. I got Shawn so in shock, he won't even say my name. As if that's going to stop anything, baby. The queen reigns supreme. You don't have to. I'm still going to get more views, and I'm going to still clock your tea every chance I get. You don't have to say my name. The more you don't say my name, the more I know I got you pressed. Because if you think I'm watching you watch what Lemon doing, watching you watch what folks in other sectors cold, watching you watch what Triple Lip over there doing Ness, and you don't think I know that you know what's going on over here, oh, you got me effed up. Okay? So you don't have to say my name. That's not going to stop me from talking about you. Absolutely. Are we tracking? Let me Baby, we came to track tonight, okay? Absolutely. We came to track. Cheers. We came to track. See, I'm old beef sector. I know how this goes. He love to black him out. Baby, he been trying to black me out, child, since I've been on here. And every try and the more he try to black me out, the more I shine and the more blacked out he is. Physically and spiritually. Absolutely, baby. You can't block me out. Black me out. Do you know this ninja stole my narrative? We didn't even know Club Chat was finna go anywhere. He over there talking about the closer Club Chat gets to leaving for their trip, the more mad people get. We don't even know we didn't even know y'all was going. I was like, what? Not you just straight stole my narrative. Not you sat in my bushes and heard me say, I've been saying that you mad, Shawn, about 45 hours with the babe. Real mad. We need to come on here and tomorrow, Babe Nation, and talk about it. We need to come on here tomorrow and talk about 45 hours with the babe. I'll do it tomorrow. But today we talking about Bradley. Absolutely. Bradley cannot handle 45 hours with the babe. And if he think, I don't know, he watching me, but he watching all these little content correct, child, you got life effed up. Get out of my face. Absolutely. So he tried to steal my narrative, okay? And I just want to know, how is it going for you trying to avoid saying my name? How's it working? It ain't. Never have, never will. Okay. Um, so after it came out, Jay Dunn sitting over there listening to his audio that he told her it's okay to play. And what comes up? Them talking about her and her mama, her deceased mama. And her dumb self gonna say, I'm cool with that. That's the caliber of woman you gotta be, or man, to deal with Bradley. You literally gotta be cool with an ugly ninja playing in your face. You literally gotta be okay with that, baby. I couldn't believe, well, I could believe it because it's Jay Dunn. I'm cool with that. I mean, my mama been, this was Jay Dunn said, my mama been dead a long time, so you literally gotta not give a damn about yourself to ever even entertain Bradley. Because if he can't play in your face, baby, he don't want you around him. Absolutely. Because the mirror plays in his every day. So also come to find out, his mama broke. Who child? Holy child, this man. I thank God for my mama. I thank God for, I'm glad I don't got no broke ass mama. Let me drop a ball for Shawn Bradley, broke ass mama. Oh Lord, I'm being so bad tonight. I'm being so bad tonight, child. I'm being so bad. Girl. Now these are his words, not mine, child. Shawn Bradley gotta pay his mama phone bill. I say, damn. Ain't none. That's the scariest thing, to be old and broke. No, no, no. And then this who you gotta depend on. And I've always wondered why he ain't never took his mammy on none of these trips. He want to take everybody else's mama. Shawn Bradley invites everybody else's mama on a trip, but not his mama. Come to find out, she can't afford it. Child. And he over there paying a phone bill, not the phone bill. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So that's who that's who he took to court, huh? That's who he took to court. And now here she is, advanced in life and broke. And he on here talking about Nika and Yaya. He can't talk about nobody. Okay? He sure can't talk about me and my mama. Okay? Absolutely. So anyway, and I'm also trying to figure out, why is Leo on perks if she beat cancer? Perks? You in that much pain, but the cancer gone? Huh? Is it me? Do I not know? No, I've been around people that beat cancer before, and I ain't never heard them say they still on perks because of the pain from cancer. That's not from cancer. That's knee pain and back pain from all that weight on around your waist. I said it and I mean it. Leo is too fat, and that's why she needs them perks. It ain't the cancer because she beat the cancer. I said it. Now stop lying, Leo. And then she probably selling them. Cause ain't no job that know you popping perks finna let you drive no forklifts. Child, please, you been lifted the boss up by the back of his pants. Leo Hotel driving that forklift through there and accidentally gripped the boss's belt. And now he up on the forklift because she housed them perks. And been up all night on Patreon with Shawn Bradley and 3 other people. Girl, please. Okay. Anyway, so I'm trying to also figure out why is it everybody that gets around him goes down. Their life just goes to hell. Old girl lost all 4 of her dreads. She had 4 hanging on. D. Ramsey. She at least, when she came to the beef sector, I'd say she started off with 5. In 2019, D. Ramsey had 5 dreads. 5. When the pandemic hit, she had about 3.5. 2 possibles. 2 strong possibles, but 3.5. When 2024 came around, she had a bang with 1. She was bald headed and 1 dread, and now all of it's gone. And with the dread went the house. The house disappeared. The car disappeared. The marriage. No, this is not made up. Everything went, including her mind. Okay. Then you got old stanky big pant, big nasty smelling Johnny Mac that want to lick food junkies ice cream cone. He thought he did his big one. Got used by Bradley, baby. He thought his new artist was going to be Fight Babe, and they was going to be out here doing R&B and gospel. Okay? And his whole channel popped. Then you got Bradley over there hiding from the beef sector. Talking about everybody. Only for everybody to find out what he's saying. And then you got Leo. She didn't have no cancer before she joined Club Chat. She did not have no cancer. She did not have no cancer. She get over there with him, a walking cankerworm, a walking centipede, and catches all the cancer. She wasn't on no perks before she got up with Club Chat. Now she on them perks. Everybody over there they life just goes to hell. What's up with that? Including his. He aged like Benjamin Button. Thank you so much, real is real. 5, you gonna stop talking about your ex-boyfriend Leonard? Who is my he over there aging like Benjamin Ooh, child. I mean, it's everybody that come in contact with him. Their life just goes down the drain. And then for him to be so unsuccessful, he's always on here trying to give people advice. He thought he ate, because, it came out that he was over there talking about Ness. So he tried to do Ness the same way he did Yaya and pull a fast one. I didn't say that. I didn't say that line. But Ness is slow, so she bought it. She wants to be counted. And Ness just cannot believe that the beef sector ain't talking about her missing channel. She just can't believe it. Ness cannot believe that the beef sector, that she had to go and beg just for 50 people to sign up on her Patreon. And about 12 of them going to be gone before the end of June. She just can't believe that she's not the girl that she thought she was. See, some of us are exactly who we think we are. Let me get me a bomb ready. I said some of us in this chat, and shout out to you. If you are exactly who you think, now I could be a little delusional because I be thinking my stomach a little smaller than it is. Don't come for me, okay? But overall, some of us are exactly who we think we are. When Ness channel got snatched, she learned she's not exactly who she thought she was. Okay? Because them people are not checking for her. The beef sector is like, like you're not finna go on Patreon and do no backflips. You're not gonna do no tricks. You ain't finna do ish, but what you doing over here? We're just being mad every time somebody not talking about you. Well, courtesy of Rick Reed, nobody's talking about Ness. And Shawn Bradley was on his platform talking mess about her. When it got exposed, He came out and said it ain't true. She believes it because she's slow. Okay. Not only did he say he didn't talk bad about her, and he did, he tried to give her some fake advice. He tried to explain to her how to get it popping on YouTube and on Patreon. You gotta first show her how to get some sauce. Let me drop a bomb. That you're gonna first have to direct her on how to get some sauce. Nobody, if nobody's coming to see her Otis, who cares about your tricks about go live on YouTube while the Patreon going, and then let the YouTube hear what's going on the Patreon, and then shut the YouTube down, and everybody gonna go to the Patreon? That sounds great if you got, and it only works though if you got that sauce. She's struggling to keep 50. We stayed maxed out. We always had 100 people on our Zoom, always. See, you trying to recreate and show her how to do what Five Babe did. You're going to learn to just stop it. Okay, Shawn? You're going to have to stop trying to get people to do what I did and to be as successful as I am doing it. You just got to stop it. It's not going to work. Nobody wants to see Ness on Patreon. What is she doing over there? See, when I was over there, we was in the middle of court cases. I mean, we had all type of juicy stuff going on. We was forming groups, flag groups, all type of stuff. Planning stuff, and doing commentary. We was doing all kind of stuff on Patreon. What is Ness over there doing? Because she lied before like she was getting a lawyer on Susie. We ain't heard nothing else about that. Absolutely. Absolutely. So yes, I am getting my life. I love it. I'm glad that the beef sector is back. And listen, I don't care what nobody say. Okay? I really don't. They should know that about me. Okay? I could care less what they talking about. Oh, what Kendrick Lamar say? What they talking about? Ain't talking about no. What they talking about? Ain't talking about no. What they talking about? Ain't talking about no. What they talking about? Ain't talking about nothing. They ain't talking about nothing. I am gonna come on here and do me, and I'm loving it. Shout out to the beef sector. The beef sector is back. I'll say it again. The beef sector is back. We have called it dead long enough. Baby, it ain't dead. Not if it only took one video. If it only took one Viagra, it wasn't dead. No. That thing woke, okay? That thing woke. It's woke. Absolutely, it's woke. So shout out to the beef sector. Okay, we are in here, and they mad. And if Shawn Bradley wants to continue to feed us over here while he don't make no money over here, hey, let's do it. Let's do it. And then it's so unfortunate that he had Jay Dunn play his content to try to prove a point that he couldn't prove, that he wasn't pressed, which he is, but didn't even help her reach her goal. Because it ain't really no club chat. It's like 4 people. It's like 4 people. Okay? It's the same 4. And then it was another situation where I was like, oh, then he telling Leo she could play the commentary over here and she gonna make some money. No, listen, Shawn's do girl days are done. Shawn's do girl days are done. Period. He done ran through the whole sector. Ain't nobody left. He has run through the whole sector and tried to make every male and female his do girl, and it ain't never working. If it goes hell, your do girl days are done. You gotta grow a pair and come out here and talk for yourself. So today it was let me use Jay Dunn. Hey, YouTube cameras. Today, yeah, them do girls been popped. Today it was Jay Dunn. I need to use Jay Dunn. He's so pressed, bothered, and unhappy, y'all. He was over there in Jay Dunn's chat under his travel channel. I said, this nigga is pressed. He love to holler. I'm out here and damn my travel. Why are you putting the beef sector stuff in your travel channel's algorithm? He can't help it, y'all. If he didn't care, He wouldn't have been out here on the Saturday. Okay, listen, I love it. He could holler. He ain't pressed as long as he wants. I hope the whole beef sector continue to make a coin off of his dumb self. Shout out to the booze in the building. Shout out to It's Me QB. Shout out to Dovey, YouTube Cameras, The Truth Enterprise, my beautiful, amazing moderators. I love y'all. Shout out to all the members and everyone that supports the channel. I will call y'all back. Peace.